Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain about front end, back end and front end tool, back end tool. Okay? Any project or any application will contain two tools, sir. Okay? They are number one, front end tool, next the other one, back end tool. Okay, any application or any project will contain two tools. Number one, front end tool. Number two, back end tool. Okay. Before going to discuss about front end tool and back end tool, first what is called front end? Okay. What is front end? What the user is seeing on the website. What the user is seeing on the website. What we are seeing on the website is called a front end. Okay. Next, what is back end? What is back end? So what we have to display or what we have to show to the end user, okay, what we have to display or what we have to show to the end user will be decided by backend. Okay, what is front end? What user is seeing on the website is called front end. Next, what is backend? What we have to display or what we have to show to the end user will be decided by backend. Okay. Next, what is front end tool or software? Tool or software. Okay. So front end tool is used to develop applications. Okay. Front end tool is used to develop applications or projects. Okay. Here application contains designing of forms or web pages. Okay. It contains what? Designing of forms or web pages, and coding will be there. Okay. It contains forms or web page. Right. So here, what is form? Okay. Forms are usually used to send information to the server. Okay, forms are usually used to send information to server by the users. Okay, so forms are used to collect some data from user. Collect some data from user. Okay, For suppose if you want to collect some data from user, you use forms. Okay, so forms are used to collect some data from user. Forms are used to send information to the server by the users. Okay, so I will give some examples of forms. Registration forms, next login forms, okay, so these are the examples of forms. Next web pages. So in the previous session, in the previous video, okay, I covered what is a website, web page, web browser and web server. Okay, so is it clear? Front-end tool is used to develop applications or projects. Application contains designing of forms or web pages and coding will be there. So forms, examples, registration forms, login forms, right? Next, I will give some examples of front-end tool. .NET, Java. Okay, so these are the examples of front-end tools. So not only these, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So these technologies are used to develop web applications. Okay, so here applications can be classified into two types. Number one, stand-alone applications. Number two, web applications. Okay, so these are the examples of front-end tools. Is it clear? Next, back-end tool. Back-end tool is used to store the data. Okay, back-end tool is used to store the data. Okay, what is data or data? So data means collection of related information. Collection of related information. Related means what? Related means it can be student details or employee details. Okay. So here backend tool is used to store the data. I will give examples. Okay, Oracle or Oracle. SQL Server. MySQL. Okay, Oracle or Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, Ingress, Informix, Sybase, Unify, etc. Okay, so all these are what? All these are comes under backend tools, or all these are relational databases. All these are what? Relational databases. Okay, so nearly 70 plus RDBMS softwares are there. Okay, so all these are what? Relational databases. Here, what is database? For suppose Oracle. Oracle is a relational database used to store large amount of data. Used to store large amount of data. Okay. So what is database? Database is a base. It is a base or layer to store the data. Okay. So database Database is a layer or base to store the data. Okay. So that is about backend tool. Is it clear? So front-end tool and back-end tool. Any application or any project will contain two tools or two softwares, front-end tool and back-end tool. To develop applications, there are two components. There are two important components. One is front-end tool and the other one is back-end tool. Front-end tool is used to develop applications. Back-end tool is used to store the data. So these are the examples of front-end tools. .NET, Java. Next, these are the examples of back-end tools. Okay. So nowadays, some other back-end tools also there. SQLite, MongoDB. Okay. Right. Thank you very much.